Hey everybody, welcome back to Video Games Awesome Live. It's a Christmas special. It's
Christmas!
It's a casual show and trailer. We're just hanging out, having nog. Are we out of nog?
We're out of that one.
There's like a mouthful left, but does anyone want
Was there
warm
another nog?
I don't know.
That's
I don't think it is. Yeah. You just have to drink straight rum now.
Yep.
We're moving on to the VGXs, which happened at the very beginning of the month, put on by Spike TV. You guys might remember that they used to be called the VGAs.
Yep.
Well, they finally acknowledged that we get the acronym VGA. They're calling it the VGXs because it's the next level.
What do they do next
fucking
year?
understand.
Video
because
games.
Do companies not understand that they have a next thing, so they keep like doing this is the only thing?
Here we go.
And welcome
So
to the first ever.
I have cut down.
Car.
I've cut down the. I've always wanted to do a good, bad, and the ugly. I always thought that would be a good theme for showing trailers. But then the good, the bad and the ugly are always the same thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't. This whole segment here though is I'm trying to get the bad shit out of the way first, so we can talk about the cool shit that was debuted at the VGXs because they did get some awesome shit. I've cut down 3 hours of a train wreck of a fucking show into about 10 minutes. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
For VGX, I'm Joel McHale, and we're coming to you live from LA's beautiful Garment District. I'm an actual gamer. Yes, I know the difference between Miss Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man. One of them is his mom. I'm not sure which. And I know you're all wondering what VGX means. And the X stands for Xenu, the one true God. Over to you, Jeff. What you won't see, the same old award show. I am wearing a super absorbent adult diaper. Like the female orgasm, it doesn't actually exist. And you also won't see my naked buttocks. Thief, The Division, which coincidentally I've nicknamed my genitals. Halo versus Burger Time, shh. Wario has undergone sexual reassignment surgery. That's where I parked. Everyone loves action-adventure games, except for me. Can't wait to see those graphics.
Just talking about the great games, the great year in games.
White guys, do you think people on the internet would criticize us? He told me how excited he was in the bathroom. Thanks, guys! That was great! It's made of sheet metal.
Well, these guys are awesome. These guys are awesome.
You guys compliment each other a lot. Will it be available on Atari? It's great.
Thanks. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Things are just getting started, and not just inside the folds of my adult diaper, with your flamin' hot Cheetos encrusted fingertips. You see, Cammy, may I call you Cammy?
Sure.
This is from Vogue to Yes.
All right.
Reggie, what do you think of the? Who do you think's going to the Seahawks game tomorrow?
I think that's pretty obvious. It's great to talk about the Seahawks, but the fans are wondering, I mean, is there any other news?
Are you going to come out with a Seahawks game soon?
I'd love to. So that's
How much
wonderful
money
to
have
see.
you made? I thought I didn't really have anything going on today that I'm emotionally invested in. Then I remembered today is VGX.
People live for this, Joel McHale.
I know. It's pronounced Gaiaf. Hashtag VGX. Now, if we can just get Paul Giamatti's Hot Yoga for the Nintendo Wii was not on the list. We have. I just wish Johannes would stop talking so much. I live in the Remedy multiverse. So, suppose I should look into this camera. It doesn't matter.
Have you seen something like this?
It's cool. Now,
I've seen an iPad before.
Yeah,
Did you get high or something? Hey, Jeff, we're halfway through the show. Does that mean you're going to take a layer off?
Why was he asking Tim Schafer?
Here's something that hasn't been said before, or said since. Never mind, I'm not even trying. Yeah.
Not like you're getting paid.
Come on. Anyway, just keep going, Jeff.
Keep
go.
going.
I
All right,
Jeff.
well,
This wasn't a live event this year?
This is all live.
And the show.
But like with an
obviously, it
audience?
sounds like.
Huh?
With an audience, it wasn't like
No audience. They
thing.
decided to go for a more intimate approach.
And these jokes don't work.
I really like the show a lot, and the show obviously, and it sounds like you guys are doing that. Okay, you flew yourself out here.
Yeah.
You literally did.
Jesus.
Well, it's somebody else flew the plane.
And you're just. My wife had to awaken me from a booze and pills induced haze to remind me that I thought it was an awesome idea to host a live nerd thing.
we got some amazing stuff coming up, Joel, in this hour.
And now I'm going to cross to this area.
wow.
I'm going to stop right here.
Oh my God.
Yes, 2014.
What's the date release?
It's 2015.
Or Kate
Trevor
Blanchett
Flood.
from Blue Jasmine. We were just
All
told to
right,
ad lib.
cutie pie. I know.
Ooh, story. a balcony.
Those guys don't know
It's
how to
called
talk to
fancy,
each other
folks. Santa Monica. Oh wow, I can't even say Santa Monica headquarters. Take it.
Not like you're getting paid.
Yeah, thank you,
You
man.
guys do your thing, and we got some game footage to look.
And one very, very full, very chafy adult diaper.
The game
What's
for the
great about
announcements.
Twitter is that they don't criticize anything. It's just positive all the time. It's great. It's been an incredible night. I haven't tweeted or streamed this much since that time I ate those bad clams, but before it's over, we teamed up with Rockstar Games to bring you something very cool. Grand Theft Auto, we just kind of talked about that. I don't know, I'll just keep reading.
I'm sorry, I kind of stole it.
Not at all. No, it's fine. You said it in Canadian, I'll say it in American. And Grand Theft Auto 5 won Soundtrack of the Year, and now the game's signature. Oh, we
I feel like
really
it's
just
very
said this.
I know, I totally stole.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think people are. Do you want to hear it again?
I can't really
One of a
like
kind,
listen to the shit.
one-time only musical performance. Here's Loiter Squad to get things started. Guys,
So remember last year when Levi something came out? He plays a person in a show that they say he's actually not that bad, but he came out and said, "Hello, nerds!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hello,
yeah, yeah.
nerds!"
Yeah.
It's like that multiplied by 1,000.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
It is disrespectful as fucking shit to the people who identify with a culture that is, you know what? Not a niche anymore.
Yeah.
It's culture. Video games are bigger than movies, and yet Spike TV decided, and they said they were happy with this. They were
Really?
asked for a statement on the reaction that the VGX has got it, which was hugely negative. Hugely negative.
Yeah.
Everybody unanimous, even fucking Game Trailers, which is owned by Spike and Viacom,
Yeah.
even they couldn't not do a commentary on how bad it was.
Really?
They had to acknowledge
It's
it.
pretty horrible.
It's just, I think what it is just a disrespect, and I hate that it is a prevailing feeling in our society right now that gaming is this nerdy thing that we can make fun of, and that is always going to
Yeah.
be segmented to the geeks and the social misfits. We are like an actual denomination of
Yep.
people, and it's disgusting that they treat us like this. Because
Yeah.
he is the guy that they buy, he's the go-to guy to bridge the gap between the mainstream and the gamers. And they decided that even though this wasn't even shown on TV this year, last year it was by, Samuel Jackson, and that was actually fucking funny to cut together, at least. When I cut it together, it was funny to laugh at. I was hoping I might get a couple chuckles out of you guys, but I acknowledge
They
that
don't
no
fall
part of that
flat.
was fucking funny.
Yeah.
It was sad.
They're written
it was a
with,
goddamn
like,
train wreck.
audience laughter in mind,
All
forgetting
just-
that there's no audience.
And you know what? We don't need acknowledgement or respect from the mainstream, because we are the mainstream. We want a production that is tailored to us, for us. That's all we want.
Not like making fun of and like
Yeah.
It's just a
chastising
very
us for liking games.
Strange way to
And-
do a show like that.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
And I cut out all the stuff that was good, because you know what? The craziest thing out of this whole thing, and you guys may have heard me rail on Jeff Keighley in the past, and it was mainly due to one image. One image that I always thought sort of summed up Jeff Keighley. Because I always saw him as, because he was with Spike, the
is
sort of
Google knitting.
the
Yeah,
sort
I'm
of
sure why.
mainstream of video games, how they are portrayed. But the more I hear him talk, the more I realize that he actually is a gamer, and I'm going to
I
show
think
you
it's
evidence.
GEO, isn't it?
The GE.
I'm going to show you evidence of that in a second. Here we go. It's this image that has always kind of summed up Jeff to me. This moment that he probably really regrets now.
Oh,
That
goodness.
it was a pre-show that they actually put him live too early, and he's sitting there ready to go live, just sitting there like he doesn't fucking care. And this, the thing is, this is his face. It always has been. He just looks so disinterested, but that's actually,
just his.
I've learned, his face. He just has kind of like a tired look about him.
Well, whenever you're just waiting
He's not
before
disinterested.
going live, you're just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Here's the-
But it's he does look like that in genuine interviews too. He just looks disinterested, but it really is just how he looks. I've learned, because you're going to see some stuff. I'm going to show you evidence that he actually is a
Mountain
gamer,
Dew and Doritos.
and he deserves our respect, especially in contrast to guys like fucking Joel fucking whatever's McHale.
some people are saying he's a gamer too.
I don't give a Okay, all right. So I understand. All right, let me play the devil's
almost
advocate.
feels like he saw what they were doing halfway through, and he's just like, "Fuck this."
I feel like he maybe got into something that he wasn't, that his character that he's put forward as a persona was not tailored to. Or he thought he was bought for a certain thing,
Yeah.
He was bought to be
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
contrasting personality in that situation, the fish out of water. Because you know, when the fish are out of water, as we've seen with Conan's gameplays, I'm sure you guys have seen his sketches where he plays a game. The fish out of water can be endearing to us as gamers. The guy who's like, what the fuck is this? And we laugh. We're like, non-gamers don't get it. It's fine. But it's something about the way he went about this that it just really speaks to your core. Like,
well, I think the fact that they couldn't have someone opposite him, like the guy who's with him, he couldn't say shit. He's just
Jeff Keighley,
he's not doing
he
anything.
did say some things, and it's funny because some of it, I actually have some more clips as we go on, but let's
Some people are saying they don't blame Joel, they blame the people who hired Joel.
and the people that told him to do what he did, I guess. I guess.
Yeah,
it's kinda
like he's known for being an asshole.
That's like
Yes.
that is his character,
Clearly.
but like
It is his
doesn't
character.
really work if like the entire point is to sell the award show and be like, I'm here to represent this. It's like, and he's just shitting on it the entire time.
The thing is, it doesn't make me want to hate it any less. The whole situation, the whole thing, that it even existed. Now
terrible.
let's see who he throws this to, which makes it even. It gets worse. It gets worse than him. Watch.
Do it.
Pottery
Let's head
Barn, that's where
outside
that whole set's
to
from.
check in with the Loiter Squad.
So throughout the entire show, they kept on saying, "Stay tuned. We're going to be doing. We're going to be showing the music from Grand Theft Auto in a big concert outside." And then they threw it to these guys who kept on pumping it up, saying, "We're getting ready for the concert, guys."
Oh God!
These dudes.
Loiters.
We're in front of the Rockstar stage where we're
they
setting
people?
up for
They're a band, I think, or a group.
tonight's GTA performance.
I like how he's wearing a $59.99
Freddie Gibbs
tag.
is here.
That's next level.
What's happening here tonight, Freddie?
Oh really?
I guess I'm gonna go up there and rap. You know what
You
I'm
gonna
saying?
rap? Hell yeah!
Awesome.
Freddie, that's sick, dude. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hey, hold up, man. You look like Casey, JoJo, and Mary J. Blige.
Oh my gosh! Well, wow. Well, hey, thank you, Freddie Gibbs. Thank you. We'll be back. Check back later.
Why did y'all
That's
put
what they
Now
had to
back
read?
to the studio, Joel.
No, it's
Bye.
not that time yet because I don't want to go anywhere with that guy.
See you guys later.
Let's
Make
take it
some
right
noise.
out.
My sentiments exactly, guys.
That was.
Hey, he actually wrapped it up right there. The guy shaking his head
Oh, just kill me. This
does not
sucks.
want to be there.
Hey, and we're back.
And he wasn't there the next time
Did
he
he
came
leave?
back. Yeah.
Nice.
GTA 5
that
Live
dude?
performance is coming up, but right now we're checking in with Waves.
Yeah, we're checking in.
Now you guys are on the Grand Theft Auto 5 soundtrack. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
About yourself.
This is fucked.
Oh, hi.
Nathan!
We're Waves.
Hi.
That's Nathan and that's Steven.
Steven! And I'm Jasper.
Hi. We're Waves. And we're back with Waves.
Yes, and they were on Grand Theft Auto 5 soundtrack. Now, do you guys listen to yourself in the game?
Whoa.
Yes, I do.
That's-
Listen to you as well. Oh, live stage.
That's really cool. Yep.
Flying Lotus is interesting.
Wow. The music of GTA kicks off soon.
Back to Joel.
Back to Joel. I thought you were going back. So tell us more about yourself.
We're not going to
Hi, we're Waves.
Are you guys banned?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you make?
I'm 5'11
These
and
are
like
people who have
230
never
pounds.
talked
I'm
live
driving
before on
Waves.
camera, are they?
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
They're all 16, at least at heart.
Yes, yes.
Too much of 16-year-olds.
Some people are saying they're stoned, but I've been
Yes,
stoned before,
this is amazing.
and
30 seconds left.
I like
What's your favorite
that.
station on Grand Theft Auto 5?
I like the West Coast classics.
What's your favorite song on there?
Gin and Juice.
Gin and Juice, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre.
I like that.
At least they're contributing
I'll
now.
wrap it up. All right, now you voted for it, and due to our, oh, never mind. Back to you, Joel.
Potatoes.
Hey, wow. Hey, thanks, guys. You know, my favorite character.
I had to sit through this fucking shit in normal speed.
What about you?
I
Twice.
sit on the toilet backwards so that I can eat and also poop.
You know what I love? I love to have fun. I like killing old people.
I like to run in the woods and sack on animals.
He said, "I like killing old people," but they're talking about what they like to do in Grand Theft Auto.
I like to run in the woods and sack all the animals so they kill me. I love driving in an expensive car, hitting someone into a wall, getting out and beating their ass.
You know
just for messing up my car.
You know what I like? I like climbing up to the height of a tall building.
That is the great thing. I love Grand Theft Auto.
What?
Yeah.
Remember when you used to record? Well, at least I did this. I recorded myself onto a tape cassette because we had like a recordable, like a stereo, and then would dub it at high speed over to another tape cassette so I could hear myself in Chipmunk. It's like that's what they're doing right now. They're getting ready for that, and they can't wait to hear themselves back again because they can't think of anything to say.
Can't say anything proper, yeah.
It's an amazing game.
And this is it. This was the fucking production.
That's incredible.
Disrespectful as fucking shit. And here is the cherry on top. Have you heard of, what is this guy named? Tyler the Entertainer.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator?
Cause my window, 10 car cost 300,000 and I blow endo in it. You mad cause your daughter fuck with me on spring break? Well, I'ma fuck her to the spring break. Yeah!
You don't like me cause I fuck your daughter on spring break? Well, I fuck her till she screams. So this guy has lyrics such as, raped a pregnant bitch so I could say I had a threesome.
Wow.
Keep a girl in my basement, fuck her when I want to, or something like that.
Incredible.
They decided that this was appropriate for a public performance on a video gaming show.
Okay, so what is this guy?
He's
Name.
a piece of shit. He's a
Tyler-
fucking piece of shit.
Tyler's the guy in the black coat.
Okay,
So
I don't give a. Then these guys are different. These are the ones that were talking earlier. This is a different performance.
are a group?
And it's just as shitty.
Oh yeah, whip that shit up.
Yeah, take that shirt off.
I might have not have completely gotten those lyrics right, but it's very similar. And it's. I will acknowledge that we're fans of ICP who say equally horrible things, and yet it's very clearly comedy somehow. and
Okay,
yet,
who the fuck is it then?
what's up?
They just keep saying, no, it's not
the guy
Tyler,
who came
no,
out
it's not
first was
Tyler.
the
Is
game, and then that was Tyler the Creator in the red hat.
Is he really supposed to be satirical? Because I listened to his shit. I listened to some of it, and it doesn't feel near. I've listened to ICP, and that feels satirical to me. Maybe this is above my head. Maybe this goes over my head. It feels fucked up to me, and it just. The fact is, he was on stage saying some pretty reprehensible lyrics, regardless of the venue.
He's not serious.
Okay,
Tyler,
so
the
was he
Creator?
serious when what's the sisters that we love,
Tegan and Sarah?
Tegan and Sarah, came out against his misogyny and his lyrics, and he said, if those bitches want to get fucked straight, just contact me.
Jesus Christ.
Was that satirical when he said that?
That's
Like,
something else.
That's class act.
pretty
right
class.
there.
he's a class act, it seems like. Anyways, I'm just saying the whole fucking thing was a train wreck. It was disgusting. I was disgusted by it. I think that when ICP says I stab people, 4 or 5 people a day, that's funny. When this Tyler piece of shit comes out and says this shit that's not even close to sounding satirical, it just sounds like it's he's trying to get a reaction probably, but he's also appealing to a base that I think takes him seriously, which is the extra scary thing. We'll be back.
Oi.